I was 8 years old, and I was at my first baseball game, right? So all I wanted was a foam finger.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the Drake and Josh moments that made us laugh, smile, shake our heads, or all of the above. For those of you who've never watched this 2000s Nickelodeon series, there will be spoilers.
Whoa, just take it easy, man.
Number 20, Don't Drink While I'm Talking. Eric punches Drake. Crazy Steve empathetically opens up to Josh about his oh-so-unsurprising anger problem.
Well, you know, I also struggle with an anger problem.
Oh.
What follows is hysterical. The delivery of this line as Crazy Steve is ironically squeezing his stress ball is absolutely on the money. The tone, the volume, and even the lean into Josh's ear make for a hilarious moment.
Don't drink while I'm talking!
Josh's startled reaction, in which he spits out his drink, enhances our chances of laughing even more. To top it all off, Crazy Steve resumes his stress ball squeezing, this time much faster and more aggressive. Maybe Josh should just save the drink for after their conversation next time.
I am angry. Mindy's over there with her new boyfriend rubbing him right in my face.
Number 19, the power saw, treehouse. To say Drake has his fair share of brainless moments would be an understatement.
Skybuster 5000. Model rocket soars up to 300 feet in the air. Whee!
One of them comes as the stepbrothers are rebuilding their kid neighbor Robbie's treehouse, which of course they were responsible for destroying. Besides just doing what's morally right, Drake and Josh have an extra incentive. Complete the treehouse and they get to go on a double date with two twin girls.
But we have dates tomorrow with hot twins.
But things don't quite work out. Just as they think they're all done, they find themselves trapped thanks to Drake's mishap.
Drake? What? Where's the door hole?
The magic marker drawing looks good, but the power saw, Drake. The power saw! It takes him a moment to realize the problem, and Josh's facial expression says it all.
I see the problem.
Oh, do ya?
Number 18, the banana. Steered straight. When Drake and Josh get caught with fake IDs, instead of getting arrested, they get something else. Their parents decide to put them in the Steered Straight program, which is designed to show kids and teens what it's like to actually get arrested.
Well, if you really want to make an impression on them, our department does have a Steered Straight program.
Everything goes awry when the police car gets stolen by a criminal named Blaze. Drake and Josh, terrified, try to blend in, acting like criminals. Their names now are Jefferson and Alvin.
So who are you guys?
Well, I'm a Jefferson Steelflex.
Alvin Yakitori.
Later in the episode, in an attempt to scare Blaze and his criminal crew away, the stepbrothers come up with a deceiving plan. Nothing in this episode is more memorable than the banana scene. Blaze's reaction to Drake beating Josh with a banana is absolutely hysterical.
Don't beat that boy with a banana!
Number 17, the enchilada, really big shrimp. Do not, under any circumstances, take another man's enchilada.
That's Crazy Steve's enchilada.
What?
Especially if that man is Crazy Steve. But surprisingly, Crazy Steve doesn't let out his anger right away. His psychologist has a plan for him. When that watch beeps, it's time for him to unleash his anger toward Josh, aka the enchilada thief.
Normally, yes, I would flip out. But my psychologist worked out a plan where I'm only allowed to get angry 4 times each day.
Of course, he does so in classic Crazy Steve fashion. Just look at him chasing Josh around the movie theater. That seems like a healthy, safe work environment. It's even funnier that you could tell Josh knew it was coming.
You ate my enchilada!
It was no!
You ate my enchilada!
To be fair to Crazy Steve though, it was the watch that told him to let his anger out. And you can't fault him. That was, without a question, his enchilada. Number 16, the delivery guy, treehouse. have a good day is a nice thing to say, but the package delivery guy to whom Josh says this is clearly not having it.
Thanks. Have a good day.
Don't tell me what to do.
This is silly, yet ultimately effective humour, and it's a fascinating scene from a linguistic perspective. Josh is technically making a command that the delivery guy has a good day, essentially telling him what to do, just as the delivery guy suggests.
Don't tell me what to do.
Obviously, it's a super rude response, but it's hilarious. Josh's reaction is one of pure puzzlement. Understandably so. How are you supposed to react in that situation? Number 15, Crazy Steve watches Dora, the Storm. Just like many aspects of life, when it comes to watching Dora the Explorer, Crazy Steve doesn't mess around.
Come on, Dora! It's right behind you!
This scene is awesome for several reasons. First of all, Crazy Steve is really rooting hard for Dora to get the job done.
Come on, Dora! You're the one with the map! Don't ask me!
He is absolutely locked in. He refuses to let Craig take a break from cranking the hand-powered TV. Also, we love that Crazy Steve speaks Spanish here on multiple occasions.
Come on, Dora! It's right over there! Obre los ojos! Come on!
He uses his typical loud voice to implore Dora to use her map. He even takes a shot at her Explorer title. Classic Crazy Steve.
Come on, Dora! Andale, mas rápido! You call yourself an explorer?
Number 14, the sushi conveyor belt. I love sushi. After Drake and Josh land jobs at a sushi factory, they're pushed to the limits with a quick-moving conveyor belt and a demanding boss.
Here is where we package the sushi. When that green light goes on, the sushi will move across the conveyor belt from here to there.
The way they handle it is, well, not ideal. The stepbrothers scoff at how easily it'll be to box sushi.
Putting sushi in a box, how easy is this?
This sets up a priceless ensuing turn of events. While starting off slow, the conveyor belt picks up speed. Drake and Josh start panicking before finding a comical way to make sure those sushi rolls don't pass all the way through. Then the boss decides to challenge them even more.
You boys are doing a fine job. Speed it up a little!
The rest of the scene is total chaos. Number 13, the Demonator. The Demonator. There's no roller coaster quite like the Demonator. That's why Drake and Josh must ride it.
That it's the fastest, the scariest, most intense, most dangerous roller coaster in the world. And we are gonna ride it tomorrow, the first day it opens.
They even prepare for the moment of a lifetime by simulating the ride in their room. But there's an issue. They're in a time crunch. After Drake's surprising mathematical calculation, they realize they can wait in line, go on the ride, and get home before their parents.
Been 17 minutes since we're at the sign that said 2 hours from this point. You figure an hour and 43 minutes for the line, 6 minutes to ride the Demonator, 13 minutes to find the car, and 22 minutes to drive home. That puts us at the front door at exactly 10:58, which is 2 minutes before Mom and Dad said they'd be home.
It's the aftermath of this ride that's even more memorable. When they emerge, Drake and Josh's faces, along with their messy hair, make it look as though they've been possessed. The conversation that comes with it is pretty funny as well. It seems like the Demonator lived up to the hype.
It's better than love. It's better than girls. Okay, don't get crazy.
Number 12, the Dance Contest. Dance Contest. When Drake and Josh appear on the living room TV screen as participants in a dance contest, their mum and Megan cannot believe their eyes.
Oh my God.
The stepbrothers go on to absolutely smash it. Who knew the boys had those types of moves? What makes this scene even more awesome is the fact that originally Drake and Josh were going to each have different dance partners. When their partners get disqualified, the stepbros decide to join forces.
Please give it up for the dancing team of Drake Parker and Josh Nichols!
This iconic dance rightfully earns enthusiastic cheers from the audience. In the end, Drake and Josh are announced as the winners of the contest.
Drake Parker and Josh Nichols!
Their mum and Megan, in hilarious fashion, show that they can't believe what they just witnessed. Number 11, the first Hug Me Brother pilot. Drake doesn't take the announcement that his mum and Walter are getting married all that well.
We're getting married! You're getting married.
The idea of Josh becoming his stepbrother doesn't seem to sit too well with him. Just look at his facial expression. But Josh's reaction shows that he's ready for this.
Hug me, brother!
And it's legendary. This line goes on to become a staple catchphrase that comes up on multiple occasions throughout the rest of the series.
Hug me, brother!
This particular instance starts it all and is the beginning of all the memorable moments that follow during Drake and Josh's lives as stepbrothers. Number 10, the Twitch, Blues Brothers.
I'm gonna be on TV in 2 hours and I want my forecast to be up to the minute.
Josh gets the chance to appear as a junior anchor on his dad's weather forecast. Unfortunately, a jealous Megan decides that if she can't be on TV, she'll just ruin his chance.
I'm not scared at all.
Wow, I sure would be if I knew millions of people would be watching me on live TV. That's pressure.
She psychs him out by reminding him of how he used to twitch when he got scared.
Well, I'm sure you'll be fine. Unless your Twitch comes back.
What Twitch?
Remember the 4th grade, Josh? The Twitch?
The big broadcast goes well at first, until Megan's words echo through Josh's head and he starts twitching uncontrollably on national TV.
How great is this?
Admittedly, Josh's twitching is kind of funny to watch because of how his actor really sells it. But it's not as fun watching him become a laughingstock too embarrassed to go out in public again, all thanks to one unbelievably evil little girl.
It seems my antiperspirant has failed.
Number 9, Megan saves the day. The Gary Grill.
We're supposed to meet the grill guys at the premiere in an hour, so tell Mom and Dad
Wait.
that. What?
Do ponies lay eggs?
Yes, you heard that right. Megan Parker, Drake and Josh's evil little sister, actually saved her boobish brothers for once. When the boys are arrested for possessing and selling stolen Gary Coleman grills, Josh pleads to Megan to catch the crooks who really stole the grills. Wearing a wire, Megan teams up with the FBI and tricks the real bandits into revealing their whole scheme.
And how can we help you?
I want to sell grills.
What are you talking about?
She could have easily just ignored her brothers and let them rot away in jail, but she took the time and effort to prove their innocence, showing that she does care for them in some way. That, and it's always refreshing to see her manipulate for good for once. Too bad it rarely happens again.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed to hear. Gentlemen, Buddy, Guy, meet the FBI. FBI, meet Buddy and Guy.
You set us up.
Yeah, I did.
Number 8, trapped on the side of the road. The wedding.
Something's not right about Aunt Catherine. She collects hair from people she doesn't even know well. Oh, and get this. Aunt Catherine's getting married.
Drake and Josh have been tasked with bringing the cake to their horrible great-aunt's wedding.
Can we just go? Why are you in such a hurry? Because I want Aunt Catherine's beach house bad. Yeah, so do I. Well, then we can't be late for the wedding, and we have to pick up the cake.
They're forced to borrow a rundown car which breaks down on the side of the road, stranding them. And that's just the beginning. For the rest of the night, the two end up bruised, robbed, locked out of their car, and abandoned by an insulted tow truck driver.
You can rot in a sack for all I care. Goodbye.
No, please, wait, don't leave.
To top it off, when it seems like they've finally caught a break, the car catches fire, and the two can only walk away, completely done with this whole episode. Murphy's Law states that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Needless to say that said law was working overtime for the boys that night. Number 7, Josh is done. Josh is done.
24 minutes until I have to get to class. If I take my bike, I should be able to get there.
Can't ride your bike.
Why?
Drake ran over it last night.
Oh, come on! That ain't fair! I'd be honest!
Drake and Josh's brotherhood has always been complicated at best. But when Drake causes him to miss a super important exam, Josh has had enough. He cuts Drake out of his life and wants nothing more to do with him.
Dude, it's been like 5 days. When are you gonna stop being mad at me? I told you I'm not mad at you. I'm done with you. Josh.
Drake shrugs it off, claiming that without him, Josh is nothing. But Josh's life actually seems to get better, while Drake's falls apart.
Come on, without me, Josh's life would totally fall apart.
I don't know. What do you think about that, Well? Well's not so sure.
This ultimately leads to the series' most emotional scene, where Drake breaks down, apologizes, and admits that he needs Josh way more than Josh needs him.
I was wrong, okay? I was wrong. What do you mean? I need you more than you need me. I need you way more than you need me, all right? I'm sorry.
Fortunately, this story has a happy ending, where the boys reconcile, showing that even if Josh is better off without Drake, it's hard to keep their bond broken for too long. Number 6, Soul Man performance, Blues Brothers.
Why are you hiding back here?
I'm afraid.
Afraid of what? People.
While Josh is dealing with his twitching embarrassment, Drake is preparing his band for the talent show. He's almost guaranteed to win again, but a rival a cappella group steals the song he planned to perform.
It's gonna take some time to realize.
Thankfully, Drake has a backup plan that's sure to help him win and help Josh overcome his stage fright.
I know exactly what we're gonna play. What? Something cool. I need my mom.
The stepbrothers don matching Blues Brothers suits and put on a full-blown performance of Soul Man.
Good lovin', got a truckload. And when you get
Not only does the plan succeed, but it's also an amazing tribute to the legendary SNL musical comedy duo brought to life by one of Nickelodeon's most famous duos. From the energetic dancing to the perfectly recreated jazz music, topped off with an amazing harmonica solo. Number 5, Josh's birthday present. Josh runs into Oprah.
Wait, Drake. What? Isn't there something you want to say to me? Yeah, you have a little dry drool on your chin there. You forgot my birthday.
So far, Josh's birthday has not been going so well. Not only did Drake forget his only brother's big day, but he throws a party for another one of his many girlfriends that he's only known for a few days.
Things are getting pretty serious between me and her.
You've been dating her since Tuesday.
I know.
Fortunately, Drake makes up for it in a big way. He gets Josh tickets and backstage passes to his idol, Oprah Winfrey, and Josh spontaneously kisses Drake in appreciation.
You love me again?
Love ya?
Apparently, it was scripted that Josh only kisses Drake on the cheek, as they've done in the past. But Josh decided to go all out and went straight for the lips. And it paid off hilariously, making Drake's shocked reaction look more natural.
Okay, this is so going on the internet.
Number 4, the bet. The bet.
We had this contest to see who could hold their breath longer. After 2 minutes,
I won.
I lost. Consciousness.
When it comes to siblings getting competitive, Drake and Josh take it to humorous new levels. As demonstrated here, the two make a bet to see who can last longer without their respective addictions, Drake's being junk food and Josh's being video games.
I could quit video games a lot easier than you could quit junk food.
Oh, really? Smell that, Josh? Smells like a bet to me.
No, I smell you losing a bet.
Unfortunately, the temptation to fall back into their habits is too strong, especially when Josh gets a new game sphere. I mean, come on, it's spherical!
And it's spherical! Spherical!
So they both try to break the other first, only to both cave at the same time. It's impossible to tell which is more priceless, watching the boys nearly crack trying to ditch their addictions, or seeing them simultaneously fail and endure the hysterically funny consequences. Let's just say both.
Okay, I was wrong. This is the best day of my life.
Number 3, Pip Pip Da Doodly Doo, Megan's first kiss.
Why don't I meet you by the... Bye.
Who were you on the phone with?
I wasn't on the phone.
Yeah, you were. We saw you.
Megan has been acting suspicious lately, and the boys are determined to find out what diabolical act she's planning this time.
All I know is when Megan sneaks around, badness is a-comin'.
A-comin'?
We need to find out what's going on with her.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find out.
They disguise themselves as two loud Jewish Irishmen with the most exaggerated accents ever imagined.
Come along, Pontiac.
Yes, let's go observe the mulberry bush.
Oh, pip pip da doodly doo.
When they find out that Megan is on a date, they do whatever they can to keep the two young teens from kissing. Unsurprisingly, they get caught. Kind of hard to miss two over-the-top boobs dressed in ridiculous disguises.
These two freaks just tried to steal my popcorn and then sat on my girlfriend.
She's too young to be having a boyfriend.
She's just a wee lass.
While not the most culturally sensitive cover-up, it's hard not to laugh as Drake and Josh ham it up while going undercover. And it's sweet to see them so protective of their normally evil little sister.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
Oh, come on, they're 13. They just have... What is he doing?
Breath spray?
Lip balm?
Unfortunately, they only end up ruining her date.
Pip Pip?
Doodly-doo?
Number 2, Josh meets Oprah. Josh runs into Oprah.
Think I might actually get to speak to Oprah?
Maybe.
Oh, I can't stand it.
We all know how much Josh loves Oprah, so getting to see her show on his birthday is like a dream come true. Unfortunately, it quickly turns into a nightmare when he accidentally hits her with his car. What's even worse is that he can't even get near her to apologize without getting tased by mean security guards or dragged off to a chemical bath, thanks to Drake.
Wait, Drake, out!
We gotta dip that man in a chemical bath. Stat!
Chemical bath?
Stat!
What?
In the end, Oprah sends Josh a restraining order, meaning that he isn't allowed anywhere near his most beloved celebrity. Poor Josh can't seem to catch a break sometimes. But on the plus side, he technically got Oprah's autograph, so some good came out of this.
Oprah Winfrey! She signed it!
Yep.
I got an autograph from Oprah!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, the foam finger fight. Foam finger.
I did not steal your foam finger, okay? I just happened to buy the last one. It's not my fault they ran out.
Yeah, it was your fault, and I'll never forget.
It turns out that Drake and Josh knew each other longer than they realized. When they were both 8 years old, they met at a baseball game and got into a fight over a misunderstanding caused by a foam finger.
It's been 8 years.
Since what?
Since some rotten kid started a fight with me when I was trying to buy a foam finger.
You were 8 years old. Let it go.
Hey, Drake, didn't you get into a fight with some boy at a Padres game when you were little?
Yeah, remember that little dorky kid freaked out when I bought the last foam finger?
Years later, the bitter memories of their first scuffle return, and both brothers accuse each other of starting that fight. It turns out that it was actually baby Megan who caused their brawl. Why doesn't that surprise us?
It was Megan who started the fight.
That's right. She threw the cookie.
Wow. I was even cool then.
In a weird way, their very first scuffle set the bar for their dynamic years later. They'll tussle it out and drive each other crazy, but it makes it all the more worth it when they make up in the end. Like the brothers they really are.
Is it cool if I move back in?
Get in here.
Look, I'm really sorry.
Don't even say it. You both acted kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what your favourite Drake and Josh moment is.
1, 2,
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.